Dude, there's a town, like, right over there. You can just drop your sack of grain out there. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade, not Xenoblade, Unicorn Overlord. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we freed a nice little town over here, and this time we're going to continue on our way of exploring the different regions of the world. There's a green unit over here. Hey there, you got a moment? Go on. Commander Travis, is that really you? Depends on who's asking. Wait, you from the Tricorns? Sure am. Just a lowly grunt when you left. Warms the heart to see you remember me. But it's an awful shock seeing you here, Commander. We all heard you was dead. I guess I can't blame people for thinking that. How is everyone? Bruno still running the show? What, you didn't hear? Old band got routed by Zenora. We never stood a chance. I'm looking to make it out alive, truth be told. As for the captain, he fought him tooth and nail at the very last, but got captured along with some of the other boys. Apparently now he's fighting for Zenora, if you can believe it. Bruno would never. I figured they'd make an example out of him. Shows what happens if you fight back. Now he's running the whole region. Damn near fell over when I heard about it. Doesn't sound like him at all. Things might have gone south after you vanished, but I always hold those days with the Tricorn real close to heart. I'm leaving that life behind me now, heading home to be a family man. But I'm glad I got to see him one last time. I'll never forget you, Commander. I've known Bruno since my old Merc days. We even formed the Tricorns together. All the more reason we should stay in and find out what's going on here. You deserve the chance to ask him yourself. I appreciate it, Elaine, more than you could possibly know. That gives us the side quest as the Tricorns ride. And if we zip on over, got some Thievas. I can't show off what happens if you lose quite yet. Even if an area is not liberated, you can still explore around it. So maybe we'll be able to pick up some things for the... what is it? Just salmon that we needed, I think? It also can give you a nice little, like, kind of preview to what you might see in your upcoming mission. And, okay, we still can't show off what happens if you lose. Because I'd rather just show that off. You rarely will be losing. Doesn't look like anyone's used this watch on quite some time. There's some equipment in here, too. Might as well take it. Gives us a camping set. Camping sets will heal up any nearby allies for 20 HP and will restore, I think, just 1 stamina. Last, we did not get anything, so let's go as the Tricorns ride. Upon hearing the Zenarian forces in Thulus are being led by Travis's old friend Bruno, the Liberation sets off to discover why the man would serve those who brought his mercenary band to ruin. Let us begin.
This former companion of yours, Bruno, was it?
From my days with the Tricorns, yes. Massive guy, with an even more massive heart.
Tell me, Travis, what spurred you to desert your company?
Wasn't my call, really. My sister just up and disbanded it one day. Said she was sick of the light wages and the heavy baggage.
Baggage? What did she mean by that?
Me, apparently. My incompetence was single-handedly dragging the entire operation through the dust. Her words, not mine. So I saw red and stormed off for good. It was all I could do not to scream. Turns out sometime after I left, Bruno took the reins and got the Tricorns back galloping again.
Hence they still endure, despite your sister's best attempts to disband.
Push comes to shove, though, Bruno would never join arms with Galerius. Not by choice. He was long tired of living by someone else's creed. Even when we first formed the Tricorns, he craved independence over all else. So I'll talk to him, man to hulking man. I need to see for myself what fashioned him a mere dog in Zenoira's lap.
That man there is Bruno, yes? Yep, I can pick his hulking frame out from miles away. Much wonder, though, what's he doing side with Zenara? Bruno, I know, wouldn't even consider it. You can ask him yourself once we've reached his camp. Now then, we march at once. I just realized that we're not having Ralph with us. Ah, well. Probably should have expanded the unit that we currently have on Joseph, but... yeah, too late.
The day will be ours.
We'll send out Elaine, we will send out... well, actually, well, we can just send out everyone. Usually you'll get only 3, later on in the game you'll get 4 to start off with. 4 Valor, that is. Should specify.
Time is at hand. Onward.
So it can be useful to have...
Very well.
Joseph, we don't really need to have... well... they're going after him anyways.
Prepare yourselves.
I shall hold nothing back.
Stand before.
Come.
I shall never
yeah.
fail.
We'll just have Clive attack them. Since it's our first time taking on gladiators, gladiators are, well, they're just kind of full health tanks. You don't really see health tanks all too much because it's generally not really a great idea. But they have the ability Bulk Up, which is after they take a hit, they'll be able to heal off a decent chunk of their HP. They pair really well with a healers, which we don't have any healers right now, but of course we will eventually get healers. I mean, we saw Scarlett was a healer, but obviously, you know, she's slightly missing. It's weird that Claire, who's on foot, has higher initiative than the horse. Whatever. Still heal right back up to full, get Lex up to level 4.
Victory.
And start marching on
To me,
the
I'll not fail you.
city here.
I depart.
Awaiting
Send
your
Joseph out there as well.
I shall never fail.
We can skip that.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
We're still early game, so we don't really need to see too much battling, I don't
Stand
think.
before.
gaze upon the face.
Prepare yourselves.
Come.
I shall
Gaze I shall
I mean, it's
hold
good for,
nothing
it's good, good XP for Travis, at least.
back. A trivial undertaking.
Oh, there's, flying units already.
Time is at hand.
Well,
Onward.
that's fine.
Come.
You are still too far away. Do, like, nothing. Can slowly whittle them down, but very much emphasis on these slow... oh, well. Not this time, at least. Takes out, yeah, one of them. We might have just had some bad hit luck.
I shall
Then
never.
Clive... we'll have Joseph do one more on him. And then Clive can finish him off.
You impressed?
Travis up to level 4. And yeah,
I
we'll
shall never
have...
fail.
yeah, we'll have Clive take
A worthy
the...
foe.
What's the mobility like? 216 versus
I'll
246.
prove my worth.
Not really
would
much
you
of a difference, but still is a difference.
Consider it ours.
The Liberation Army, you say? Ah, we're saved. Be warned, though, Beard is a vicious man, a cruel commander. I feel you'll need this. By the way, you must be exhausted from almost fighting. You're more than welcome to stay in town if you need a rest. So yeah, you can heal while in garrisons. Careful, Elaine. We've got a Griffin Knight up ahead. Flying units like them are real good at dodging attacks on the ground. That's right, Your Highness. Cavalry such as me are also quite susceptible to aerial attacks, so I suggest you avoid pitting us against flying units if possible. Anything a couple of arrows can't fix, though, assume we've got an archer to shoot them. So, yeah, looks like I'm up then. No, you're not. That one's all yours? No, it is not. Because you're not here right now.
I depart.
But we'll still be fine.
Come then.
We'll move over here just to see exactly how we fare against Griffin Knights. We can see our hit rate of 43 only. Yeah, we get 40s, we get 43s. It still is hittable, but not great. High swing, does a little bit there. We do manage to kill one at least. Parting blow does hit. Okay, we actually did pretty well, but they have wing rest. They heal a little bit at the end of battle. So that's a little bit of an annoyance, but not really all that bad.
An excellent find.
4,000 bucks just lying on the floor. Okay.
You face me.
Stand before then. Your villainy
Uh,
stand before me.
Yeah, we'll have Clive just clear him out. It's Chloe up to level 5.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Garrison you there and move
A fruitful venture.
Elaine out towards the watchtower. Joseph will be back shortly.
In your command.
Right
As you
there.
wish. Time's at
We
hand.
still don't really... Actually, okay, Vitalize is actually a really good... it's a really good skill. Really good Valor. Restoring stamina is always like one of your top priorities. Because a lot of the time you actually run kind of... Well, stamina is really the thing that can stop your roll a lot of the time. So, just having it... Being able to, you know, completely ignore that part. Being able to
I'll not fail you.
continue steamrolling your way through is really helpful.
I depart.
Awaiting your
Move
command.
you there. Yeah, we can just have Joseph still on his way.
Come.
Yeah, we can clear out the gladiators. I'll go more in depth about what gladiators can do after this. So right now we can see that there's a little yellow orangish gem there. That means that they're prepping a Valor skill of their own. So enemies don't have Valor points. They can just kind of use that whenever,
Nothing back.
with no limits. But it does take some time for that to charge, while our own Valor skills, well, don't. Watchtowers are really nice, because not only are they a garrison, but they're a garrison that really helps out with assists. Assists do more damage, have longer range, and again, they don't cost anything because it is in a garrison. So yeah, right there we're seeing, you know, that's pretty deadly against us, how much that hit. But, I mean, Clive is still enough to
A flawless victory.
take them out nearly at level
Fate
4.
which brought us here. I'm
And
ever
he
in your
can
service.
continue
Shall be
charging on his way.
You face me.
Another thing to mention about Griffin Knights. Griffin Knights are very good against cavalry. Their heavy blow, I think it's called heavy blow, is very good against... it has extra damage against cavalry units.
Fine job.
If I go on and check, we can see that. High swing. High swing, 50 potency extra against cav.
Stand before me.
We can just go out here and, I mean, oh yeah, we have the cav, but... Of course, True Strikes also really help. For some reason, it counts as a...
I'll not let this go to waste.
counts as a ranged attack. Very clearly isn't. I think it's just counted as a range attack for the sake of how it can interact in combat.
What shall I do?
Range attacks don't have to adhere to which row. Melee attacks have to go first row, then or front row, then back row. Range attacks can bypass as long as there's not someone in the way. So, for example, if I moved Clive right behind
Ever in your service.
Lex, then he wouldn't be able to get hit. Clive would, he would still be alive, still with us to this day, but alas, he has perished.
Victory grows ever closer.
Time limit in most of the time isn't really that big of an impact,
To me.
but there's
Fortune
the
smiles on us.
off case that they do. Liquid Fortune is time and a half experience and 2 times experience? It is both. Okay, it is both double. Okay.
Thanks.
It's 2 double. Thieves are also quite good against gladiators because they can get rid of bulk up.
For the liberation. For the liberation. I'll
And
not fail you.
I mean, we will need to see the dialogue for this anyways, so
We shall
can't
make
hurt.
proper use of
Nice
this.
revival
What would you
orb.
ask?
We also just steal some cash. And you're not really gonna run low on cash, like, ever. But, whatever. Long time no talk, Bruno. Didn't exactly leave on good terms, but what? I've never seen you before in my life. Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. Do you see me laughing? Now enough of this, I'll cut you down where you stand. Like he's really working for Zenora then. I'm not certain that's all there is to it.
I shall hold nothing back.
Let's see what you've got, rebel rats.
What the hell happened to you, Bruno?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I won't hear another word of it.
Pursuit takes you nearly out. The Slice takes you out, though. Pursuit is, I think, 75 potency. So it's not like it's terrible. Dodge there. He gets 2 uses of bulk up, does Bruno, because he has 2 PP.
Nice try.
Which is from an accessory, I'm pretty sure. Why does he have 2 PP? Oh, never mind. We're talking there. Yeah, Lapis Pendant. Any sort of accessory that gives extra AP or PP are going to be some of the best things that you can have going for you. And right there we can actually get rid of his healing ability. Again, very nice. Travis very good at countering his old buddy Bruno. Just dodge there. Wide slash. Sorry, wide smash. Can dodge there. Hot and blow. Does nothing for us. Travis gets a little bit higher up. And yeah, we're a bit too far out of the way for the Royal Order, so instead I will use a Liquid Fortune. Is that just to double up our experience, mainly, but of course the gold can't hurt either. There you go, no more parting blow for you, and also no more life for you. Oh, with 1. No more life for you, as I was saying.
Glory to the liberation.
Is Travis up to level 6? Nice.
A little bit of tricorn pride.
Nice.
My steed demands rest.
It's a brown beret. Sure. And command post capture, and a mission complete. So stage clear. Get us our score, get us everything going. Click, 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 click. It's 120. Okay. So now we go up to D rank.
I'll handle this. You've taken quite the fall from grace, big guy. But I know you wouldn't fly Zenora's colors without good reason. So come on, out with it.
Careless fool.
Keep your distance. There's something I wish to try.
Travis? Last I remember, I was burying my axe in some lousy Zenoiran neck. Past that, it's all smoke. Figures the bastards got their hooks sunk in me.
You've got no choice but to even the score, then. They take a finger, you take the whole damn hand. Join us, Bruno. Spill their blood under the Liberation's banner.
And rub shoulders with the rat who left me in the cold? Quit kidding yourself. Days gone, you and me could have had a real go at it, even without your sister leading the charge. But now, I don't even want to look at you.
Bruno, What's all this about dissolving the company, Ren? You can't be serious.
Serious as a slashed throat. The tricorns ride no further. Get it through your thick skull, Travis. I'm done dragging your dead weight around for good.
She tossed me aside like it was nothing, so I left. Wasn't interested in clipping anyone else's wings, you know?
And what? That's supposed to make me forgive you? You dumped us in a ditch when we needed you most, Travis. If only you knew the kind of dirt we ate crawling out.
You've got the right of it. I'm in no position to ask favors after what I did. But the truth is, those days we spent playing the fool were some of the best I've ever had. I'm sorry, Bruno. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Hold it. Just what do you mean, playing the fool? You're the one who was squeezing out half-brained ideas like they was yesterday's lunch.
Harsh words from the man who thinks hatching a plan means a trip to the chicken coop.
Missed this something fierce, you know. Maybe I wouldn't mind giving the old tricorns one last hurrah after all.
Finished off as the Tricorns ride. That's a lot of renown. Elaine, yeah, thanks for having me. Mercenaries have begun to gather in the forts of Fevrith. You would do well to bolster our ranks if you find them at all lacking. You should also take this opportunity to increase the number of units under our command. Support conversations are in certain areas. I hope Scarlett's alright.
So, the foal has finally ceased braying, hmm?
What are you planning to do with me?
I should think you'd already know.
I have no intention of helping you, if that's what you imply.
Your intentions matter not. Though I must say, it came as quite the surprise to hear Hodrick had set off for your derelict island. Emperor Galerius has tendered a fine reward for you, and I'll not allow it to be snatched from beneath me. I haven't an inkling how he persuaded you to follow him, but his aims are scarce different than mine own. I'd advise you against harboring any false hopes of rescue, girl.
My hopes are true as the morning sun. They'll come.
Yes, yes. A commendable show of defiance. But our mercenaries will have made short work of your friends. Worry not. You'll be freed from your burdens ere long. Once you've fulfilled your purpose, that is. In the meantime, do behave yourself, would you?
Allows us to keep going along our way. That stuff we can't take care of. You know, I've always liked climbing trees. Can't imagine this tower would be much different. I found something, just like was on my side today. A Watchman's Lantern gives us immunity to blind and burn. And looks like that's really... yeah, that's it. No, no, we had this town open up to us. But I don't think we can afford it. We'll have a couple more things that we can talk about. First, let's talk about Bruno. I've never actually seen the movie, but I had the reference there. Gladiators are, as I mentioned, they're very big HP tanks. They start off with a lot of HP. I mean, Bruno is a not promoted class. He's 14 levels lower than Joseph, and he only has 2 less HP. Yeah, they take a lot of hits. They take very hard hits. They don't have much in the way of defense, but they still do very well. Wide Smash is their basic thing, and it's an entire row of enemies. to be really good. Of course, they are the ones that will be mainly taking damage. That plus 50 potency is pretty situational. Bulk up, of course, 40% of your HP. Again, not insignificant. S rank in HP, B in physical defense, and that's really about it. Or physical attack, I should say. Everything else, unimportant. We'll move on to Fort Maintenot. Start off, we'll expand our units. Get one more unit slot unlocked. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll boost those up. Then, if we go into hire, we can start hiring mercenaries. Mercenaries, well, you can just get them of any sort of class. What class you have available to you depends on the fort that you're at. So Maintenot has, what was that, soldiers, or fighters and gladiators, as well as Griffin Knights. Yeah. Well, up here, we have thieves, hunters, huscarls, and our no, we have two more forts. Fort Solgi has fighters, soldiers, huscarls. I don't know why I'm saying huscarls. It's nearly no different than just saying housecarl. And up here, we also have knights. I think of these that I can actually afford. Probably a hoplet would be best. You can also just completely change what they look like. You can have their name. Well, it's from a random selection of names. You can't, like, put in, you know, Dick but the hoplet. You can change what their colors are. You can change what, you know, what their armor looks like. Their voice.
How about I hit something?
Yeah. Then we have the growth types. This can slightly alter what your stats are. So it can be very specialized. So if I wanted a, you know, HP tank knight, I could put them both into hardy or both into offense if I wanted, well, an offensive tank or offensive one. Again, you really don't need to use these, and by the way, the named units are no different from mercenary units. If you want to, you can play with only mercenaries. Not only mercenaries, you have to have... well, I suppose you could eventually. It'd be expensive in terms of everything, but, I mean, you could. Regardless, we'll just bring Matthew along.
Let me take it from here.
Because we have that as a quest, which... yeah, we can just do that one. That's this quest over here with the dude. Been hearing lots of talk about you recently. Now he poised to fight back against Nora's reign, huh? Just the kind of cause mercenaries like fighting for if you can pay them what they're asking. Hey, wait, you've already went and hired a mercenary. Probably don't need the reminder, but the option's there at any fort across all of Favorith. Try and make a habit of seeing who's available at what fort. Few honor, few military tactics. Those are just XP candies, basically. But, with all of that taking care of a little bit longer, just because of quite a few things to tutorialize. Next time, we will continue on our way in freeing Zenora. And, yeah. I forgot what the name of this was. Cornea. Zenora, all of... beating Zenora... I'm struggling with words, it's late. But until then, see you guys later.